So pretty much what we have here is 2 interviews of Solon talking to some, I think, gaming magazines. He shared some information about Rinascita. Let's read them real quick because these are actually quite interesting. Could you reveal any plans or updates in the future? You have likely seen the 5 new characters we've announced. The 2.0 version and subsequent stories will revolve around them. Future story clues are hidden in the current narratives, waiting for players to discover. While I cannot disclose specifics about later versions, one thing is certain. We aim to continuously surprise players. Approximately every 6 months, we hope to present something substantial like the 2.0 update. Holy freaking banger. What? Every 6 months they wanna update the game with something like Rinascita? Is that what I'm hearing? That is freaking insane. I mean, that sounds a bit unrealistic, but if Kuro Games is saying it, man, I believe him. I mean, does he mean new continents? Does he mean a completely new region? Does he mean something like Black Shores? That's a huge freaking thing to say, man. That's bold. Even if it just means like surprise the players with a pretty freaking crazy update, I guess. Saying that they want to update the game with something like Rinascita every 6 months is insane. I wonder if this is freaking true. Because if this is true, this is the freaking new era of gacha games. Because this is literally half the time that Genshin needs. If they can actually pull this off. 3.0 update in 6 months? Hello? I mean, that's freaking the next era of gacha gaming, everybody. I would be down, honestly. I don't mind. Put me up to the freaking next continent in 6 months. I'm fine. Okay, what is this one? GNN. Will there be collaborations with other franchises in the future? Oh my god. I cannot wait to be disappointed. Let's see. Solon. For now, our priority is telling Wuthering Wave's own story. The story of Rinascita is just the beginning. Okay, I take it, whatever. That's a bit sad, to be honest. Not even a freaking teaser, man. At least tell us when. Maybe like 2 years, maybe 1 year, another year. But fair point, fair point. He wants to build up Wuthering Wave's own story. Very fair point. It definitely would be a bit distracting. But come on, you don't have to freaking do a story collab. A skin collab, character collab, Devil May Cry. Yeah, where, man? Maybe a Virgil skin for Sanha. Come on, something, dude. But it is what it is, chat. So no freaking collabs anytime soon. No collabs. GG's. What are your plans for future Resonators that players can interact with? How will new players and combat styles that drive Wuthering Wave's combat system? Ooh, our plans for future Resonators are clear. Stronger interaction with players and other characters. We aim for a more ensemble-like experience, where players witness their own stories alongside others. Closer integration with the open world. We want Resonators to feel deeply connected to Solaris elements, rather than being isolated entities. This connection enhances immersion and brings the Resonators to life. More new combat mechanisms and variations. Shit, this is actually a huge freaking info drop right there. Okay, so they are planning on stronger interaction with the players and other characters. Are devs already listening, chat? Because I think that was one of the problems that we've encountered in the story, that the rover is only interacting with the characters and the characters are not interacting with each other, right? It's definitely a huge problem, I think. They are already aware of them. We want Resonators to feel deeply connected to Solaris elements, rather than being isolated entities. Insane. Okay. Okay, what do we see about new action combat? 4 new combat mechanisms and variations. Admittedly, this is challenging, but our team is actively exploring bold ideas. I like that. This is a field we excel in. We aim to consistently deliver fresh experiences. I like that, man. That is one hell of a freaking sentence. I like bold freaking moves. I like the freaking crazy creative ideas that they have in the freaking combat. Like, give me a freaking character that can one-shot bosses with a huge charge attack. I want like a freaking charge attack like in Monster Hunter with the what is it called, the Claymore. Oh, I need a character that can charge up a sword attack for like 5 minutes and then you explode the sword. That's what I want in the game. Yeah, it seems really like they just want to have fun in the game, right? They want to make something that they can play themselves. That's, for me, in my eyes, Kuro Games is literally just wanting to make the most fun experiences for themselves, right? These devs are gamers. Okay, we have here more captivating and impressive designs. From appearance and action designs to voice acting, we are pursuing higher quality expressions across the board. More captivating and impressive designs. They have been doing a fantastic job, honestly, with designs, but I do see that they have potential to do something more, man. After seeing Shorekeeper, after seeing Chang-Li, I don't think we have seen anything that comes close to them, chat. I think Carlotta is freaking hot, but I don't think she reaches Shorekeeper or Chang-Li levels, okay? I'm gonna be completely bald. I'm gonna be bald. I think Shorekeeper and Chang-Li are the peak of freaking character design. And I wanna get more of these. I wanna see more. The potential is there. I think Zani is a good example. But I would also consider, I think Zani is just having a suit, okay? There's nothing wrong with it. She has a shirt and a freaking suit on. I think it's not the most bold character design you could do, right? She looks freaking beautiful, okay? She looks beautiful. She's one of the most attractive characters in this game, nonetheless. But design-wise, I think there's air up. There's air up. But you can definitely see that most people are so excited for Zani. Doesn't really matter that she only has a shirt on and a freaking suit, right? Wait for a skin, exactly. We have not really seen also the potential of skins, right? I think Jinchi definitely is an upgrade with the new skin. She looks way better. But I also think they have still more potential. They have more. How do you strike a balance between meeting player expectations and implementing changes? Good freaking questions, man. From our perspective, there's been a gradual formation of mutual understanding between us and the players. Yeah, you know what it is, chat? I don't even think that the devs listen. I just think they have the same problems that we do. I just think they are actually playing their own game. They play Wuthering Waves themselves. And they know what the problems are. That is freaking even more based if you are a developer that is in touch with the player base. If you are in touch with the community, you encounter the same issue, you have the same mindset as your own players. That is freaking peak developing. That is the freaking peak of being a dev, right? Two key aspects of this understanding are we've learned how to resonate with players, and players understand our approach to the game development. Pretty much, yeah, I think they've built up something more than just a good game, chat. They have built up trust with their players. That's something that not every freaking game can do. Honestly, I think this is something that is barely possible as a game dev. This is one of the hardest things you can do as a developer. Building up trust with the player base. Especially in the state we are living in with games in general, where freaking DEI pushes agendas that have nothing to do with video games anymore. They force on political opinions on freaking players. We live in a freaking gaming society where it's so hard to trust the developers anymore. We see a bald woman and we immediately say, this is DEI. This is gonna be trash. This is ass. I'm not gonna play this. We don't trust devs anymore, man. So definitely kudos, Kuro Games, man. They have freaking done it. They have picked up all these freaking burned out, hurt players that are in pain from the past gaming experiences, and then they have freaking just done it. A game that keeps improving, a game that listens to the players or is in touch with their players. It's freaking crazy. I just think they are in touch with the players, man. That's pretty much it. You don't even need to tell them what's wrong. They already know it. And that is peak of game developing. Initially, players expressed dissatisfaction. Ooh, what is it gonna be, chat? Dissatisfaction globally due to areas we underperformed or uncertainties about our future direction. Over time, through 4 versions, players now have a better understanding of our operational approach. Oh yeah, for sure. If they fuck up something in the game, they are ready to fix it. They are freaking ready to address it. They are also ready to you know what? They are also ready to give compensation for the frustration. They are ready to be generous as well. Yep, they have actually pretty much shown us what they are ready to do, right? As players have more positive experiences with the game and understand our development plans through community updates, overall reactions have improved. 100%, man. It's crazy how the community now loves literally Kuro Games. And you gotta think about this, chat. Kuro Games came out of nowhere. They came out of freaking PGR, which basically nobody played. And now they are literally one of the freaking big boys. They made it from zero to hero. They made it so freaking fast. And you know how? Just by being a freaking good dev. Just by being competent. Like, they could have literally released a bunny girl outfit for Rover, make $1 billion. By the way, I still want it though. Come on, Kuro Games. Making the first 2 skins literally fully dressed outfits and very specific to the characters. What a freaking banger move, man. Guna game where? But can we actually get some Gunnar skins, please? As players have more positive experiences with the game and understand our development plans through community updates, overall reactions have improved. That said, criticism and suggestions will always exist, which is not a bad thing. Are they throwing shade right now to Dawe? Are they literally throwing shade, dude? Holy dude. Oh my god. On the contrary, they're essential for driving future improvements. Listening to player feedback and conducting multiple rounds of testing before official releases will help us build even stronger mutual understanding. Awesome. Okay, pretty much what we have just read is every 6 months we get a new continent. No collabs anytime soon. They're gonna make even crazier characters in the future. They're gonna make even hotter characters than Shangli. No Xbox anytime soon. That was pretty much this interview. And we have another one to go through. Key point is definitely here freshness, which is pretty much what Rinascita is. Rinascita looks like a completely fresh breath of air, man. You go there, it feels like a different game. Just the visuals alone. We get some Elden Ring vibes. We get some Assassin's Creed vibes. We get all these freaking genres kind of mixed together in visualization. We have some Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers kind of vibes. This freaking update looks so good. Interview with Solon, CEO of Kuro Games. Wuthering Waves 2.0 will deliver surprises that will meet user expectations. Question number 1. Wuthering Waves has been out for nearly half a year. How do you feel about it? It's been a process of moving from uncertainty to certainty. After the release of Wuthering Waves, I wondered if it would be loved by users, and I had the thought that I just hoped it would survive. There it is again. But I was surprised that more users than I expected showed their love for it. Insane, chat, insane. Thanks to that, I've been constantly thinking about what kind of content can we repay at love in the long term. Imagine showing gratitude for the players, man, for playing their game. Looking back, I think we lacked confidence at first in showing something and believing it would be recognized. But gradually, through Wuthering Waves, I realized that we're growing and solidified our confidence that we presented would be acknowledged. This has driven us to aim higher. Okay, they gain confidence now, Pog. The first version seems to have passed quickly, and now you're jumping to 2.0. Was this intended? The world of Wuthering Waves Solaris has various regions beyond the Huanglong area. After initially introducing the Golden Wine area of Huanglong, we wanted to show a new side of ourselves by presenting the new region, Rinascita, right away. As I mentioned earlier, in order to be loved for a long time, we believe we must show something that matches that. We wanted to prove that by presenting Rinascita. Oh man, that's so cute. It's like Rinascita is the love letter to the community, chat. Although we are cautious, we have been aiming to show more content to users every 6 months. Wait, he's saying it again here. We are aiming to show more content to users every 6 months. We've been working hard toward that goal. And that's why we prepared and are presenting Rinascita. I guess it's confirmed, chat. New freaking continent every 6 months? That's freaking crazy. That is insane. If they can actually pull this off, that's crazy. This is literally gonna fix like these content droughts, chat. If we literally can look forward to such a big update as Rinascita every 6 months, because this update is filled with a huge content. As the game progresses, the story and directions seem to be advancing, especially with the impressive stories and direction of Zhang, Lina, the Watcher, and Camellia. Can we expect even more in Rinascita? Also, are there any plans to supplement the story from the early parts of the game? Does he mean rework? As the version progresses, we are grateful that the user feedback has been getting better. However, the basic framework has not changed. Essentially, the story is built around the regions the Wanderer visits. I guess they mean Rover, right? With Wanderer. And the characters they meet. With the personalities and themes of these characters in mind, we've been working on how users can gradually build affection and engagement with them. This direction will not be different in Rinascita. The Rinascita of 2.0 is a carnival city with very different from the Golden Vine area. And there are also hidden secrets within it. We've designed characters accordingly and created a story that allows users to naturally build affection and rapport with them. This is the direction we've always envisioned, and we've prepared a new story, so please look forward to it. Oh my god, chat, we are gonna go on a date with Carlotta confirmed. Hell yeah. Alright, next question. What points do you hope users will especially enjoy in 2.0? Good freaking question. Let's see. There's way too many to mention. If I had to pick one, I would hope users appreciate the development of Wuthering Waves and the infinite possibilities we want to present. From version 1.0 with Suin-Xo Mountain, I guess Mount Firmament, Black Shores, and now Rinascita, we have continually challenged ourselves to surprise users with something new. The development team has pushed ourselves to improve to achieve this goal. I hope users experience the vast progress in 2.0. There's nothing more important to us than user feedback. It might be too early to talk about, but the initial Wuthering Waves mentioned the 7 regions of Huanglong, including the Golden Vine. But now we have moved to a completely different region of Rinascita. Can you tell us what direction you envision for the world of Wuthering Waves going forward? Solon is saying, as you mentioned, beyond Golden Vine. I have no idea what that means, by the way. Is this Jinzhou? Is this Huangzong? As you mentioned, beyond Jinzhou, there are other regions in Huanglong, and there are other cities in Rinascita as well. Wait, there's other cities? Other cities in Rinascita confirmed? We have more citas in Rinascita? Insane. There's a vast storyline, and we've been contemplating how to fully unfold that. Another point to consider is how we can meet user expectations. The experience we provide must satisfy users. Since they have shown affection for what we've shown so far, we want to show something fitting for the next step. One way we are thinking about that is by providing new and diverse experiences that users haven't yet enjoyed. We've been thinking about and refining various ideas in that regard. One thing I want to say about the developers chat is I think they actually are creative. These developers are creative. And what happens if you have a creative development team? You have infinite possibilities of game development. I think one of the best indicators is the elusive realm. This thing is one of the most creative development decisions or ideas I've seen in gaming. Changing whole characters' kits up like they feel like completely crazy versions of them is freaking insane. Also, how they experiment with game modes and game events, show what the players like, show what they dislike, and then also updating them, improving them. Developers are creative, and this is something that every developer freaking needs. Creativity. Because you need crazy ideas. Even if sometimes it's a miss, you need these missteps. You need these missteps as a live service game to learn from them. Yeah, some game developers are just freaking too afraid. I really hope that Wuthering Waves keeps doing these, I must say it, missteps. Because let's be real, there's some events lately that a lot of players don't like. But you know what? They're learning from them. They're putting in the feedback, and that's how you fucking improve, man. That's how you improve. Okay, next question. Wuthering Waves has been a huge success globally. Do you expect this level of success? How much has the company grown? Ooh, interesting. We've received so much love and attention globally, and to be honest, it's exceeding our expectations. Not anytime EUSing soon, I guess, chat. I think EUS is over. This has given us a strong sense of duty to create even better content to meet the expectations of users and around the world. After 6 months since the service started, our team has grown significantly in various aspects. Yeah, I wonder how many people they have hired now, including development pipelines, talent development, and technical capabilities. We have made great strides to compare to before the launch and will continue to improve. Next question. Personally, I was impressed by the high quality action and distinctive graphic style in Punishing Grey Raven. And the unique identity has been carried over to Wuthering Waves. What has been the driving force behind creating and perfecting this uniqueness? Solon. The key has been the passion of the developers and the desire to express creativity. To do that, a constant will to face new challenges is absolutely necessary. In this sense, Kuro Games continues to hold various ideas and strive to realize them, always embracing challenges. Punishing Grey Raven to Wuthering Waves, we've been refining our strengths and have gained recognition not only in China but globally. 100%. Kuro Games has now become an essential name in the subculture game industry. Yup, they did, man. They freaking did it, man. freaking nominations and game awards and so much freaking shit they have never really seen in their lives. Like, that's a completely new thing for Kuro Games. They freaking made it, dude. What kind of experience do you ultimately want to provide users through Wuthering Waves? Our core vision at Kuro Games this year is challenge is greatness. Ooh, I like that sentence. The idea is that by challenging what seems impossible, you achieve greatness. Oh my god, that's a freaking, I'ma steal that. We want to convey the spirit through our games. Moreover, we do not want to be bound by specific genres or existing game formats. Oh my god, I love this! This pretty much shows they have the freaking balls to go out of freaking line. To try something that has never been done before. They are gonna do it, chat. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if next year Kuro Games is gonna win Best Developer. I would not be surprised at all. This is a freaking crazy good dev. I think also he has a great team behind him. This is gonna win something, man. It has to, right? Like, I've not seen anything like this in my career.